My name is Robert. I'm from New Jersey, Hunterdon County, New Jersey, and I'm currently the Director of Confirmation at St. Paschal Baylon Parish in Thousand Oaks, California. It's called Get Back Up by Toby Mac, and I took that during a very rough time in my life. And no matter how far you go down, there's always the possibility of getting back up again. And he specifically talks about how this is love calling out to the brokenhearted. This is love calling. This is love is calling. So I decided, it was just randomly one day, I just decided to call this website, this ministry, Love is Calling Ministries, and it's worked out pretty well so far. I was just fooling around with the idea of I like to blog, I like to just be out there and just write in different ways. So it all started out as just being a blog and just putting down my thoughts just whenever I wanted to, and then it became more formal, and I just wanted to be like, once a week, I would just put out a random excerpt of whatever I had on my mind, whatever was going on in my life. Well, from the obvious title, it would be everyone is called to answer the call of love. So everyone's called to a real, true experience of love, which is Jesus Christ. Whether it's in the sacraments, whether it's in confirmation, whether it's in friendships, or whatever it might be, everyone is called to experience that true form of love and not what the world tells us it is. In media, you have pornography, you have sex, you have drugs, alcohol, all these distorted forms of love. And people get into this mindset, I can fulfill that empty hole in our lives with this temporary replacement. They're going to have to break out of their complacency stage or break out of their comfort zone to experience, real true love is going to be uncomfortable, it is going to be awkward. We're so comfortable with the temporary forms of love in today's day and age where we just become used to it. We just become like, I can go to this, I can go to A, point B, point C, and forget what the experience of a true lover actually is. Faith doesn't have to be boring. Rather, it's an adventure that you can make your own. Christian life is not just about how we feel, but rather it's how we embrace the Christian life, which makes it an adventure, which makes it either really good or really bad. It's just up to us and how we do it. And I'm here today to tell the youth of the church to encourage them to go down that road, to go closer to Christ, challenge them not only to live a healthy Christian lifestyle, but to also answer the call of love, which actually has many different components to it. It's to live the life of the church, to strive for something greater, to strive for sainthood.
As a speaker, Rob is very convicting. He engages his crowd in such an effective way as that you can't help but to listen.
He calls you on to do better things. He's not afraid to tell you the truth.
He's so genuine when he's talking to people that he sincerely just wants to be present with them in that moment, and they're the ones that matter the most at that time. So just for the youth to be able to see his example of that and realize that maybe this is something that isn't just talked about in so many different places, but it's a reality.
Rob is an excellent speaker. He carries himself very well. He's also a great witness to the Catholic faith, and that comes out in his presentation. So any presentation that Rob would give, a pastor can trust, or a youth minister, DRE, confirmation director, that Rob is going to give an authentic, real presentation of the Catholic faith.
He loves serving the Lord. He loves serving his people.
So I think when you're hiring Rob, you're hiring an incredible asset to your retreat. It's really amazing to watch him speak and to see the impact that he has on these kids' lives.
It is going to have an impact on the people who are listening to his talk. They're not going to walk away and not remember anything that he said. They're going to know something there touched them.
He really has a passion for ministry and for retreats and for the kids that he wants to minister to. He wants to call them on because he has this love for them, love is calling. Part of that is his own love for the kids that he wants to minister to and to bring to a higher calling.
You're not going to find anyone more passionate, more aggressive in his quest to become better at what he does, and more on fire for the Lord and to spread the gospel in his message to young people.
He is especially good at witnessing and giving an authentic example of what it means to be a Catholic man. And I think young people are attracted to that example, and so therefore it's a win-win no matter what presentation he gives, because you're going to get an authentic presentation of a Catholic man who loves his Catholic faith, is very passionate about it, and has conviction which is contagious.